riders, this is Dr. Tanya Olson with Move Like a Rider, and this is the first of a series of 3 videos where I'm going to be talking about pain that a rider experiences. So, common areas that riders have pain while they're riding are the low back, the hips, knees, ankles, neck, sometimes the hands and the shoulders. And so it's easy to think about just focus on the results that you're having when you're riding and just sort of ignore the discomfort that you're in. But I highly recommend that you don't do that, because even if it's a minor bit of discomfort for you, there's a whole cascade of responses to that discomfort or pain that really affect your ability to ride effectively and to move with your horse and to communicate well with your horse. And so some causes of the pain that riders are feeling when they're riding: range of motion. If a joint isn't able to go through its full range of motion, then it can be impaired in the shock absorbing that it needs to be doing while you're riding, and the ability of you to be able to move with your horse effectively and just have that springiness and responsiveness when you're riding. The other important thing to investigate is the muscle strength. Now, this isn't specific force generation of how strong the muscle is. What's more important when you're riding is how strong is that muscle strong at the right time and the right places. Like, for instance, your elbow or your bicep is supposed to bend the elbow, right? But when you're riding, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. That elbow needs to be flexing and extending in concert with how your wrist and your fingers are working, your shoulder, your neck, your torso, and even your seat. So it's in the context of all the other muscles and the movements that you're making. So those are range of motion and muscle recruitment are very important areas to investigate when you're having pain when you're riding.